So we got her face here, we've got her hair here. I'm going to hit D for her head to kind of see what that's looking like. I'm going to hit Z to bring her reference back, hit Z again, and really quickly, let's go ahead and put her face on. So her hair is actually framed pretty well. So I'm going to go to BI and just grab an insert sphere. I'm going to put that right on her eyeball here. And let's hit X to go across X symmetry. And then we can hit E, and we'll turn on LSim so we can kind of scale those eyes down quite a bit. Hit Shift Z, and then we can go E, and just kind of scale these down. And just to kind of help us place our features on there a little bit better, I'm going to hold down. I'm going to go into hide point, split hidden, or for in your case, just split unmasked points. And her mouth is going to be about here, and her jewel is going to be right here. So let's go ahead and insert that jewel. So hit B, grab your jewel insert mesh brush, hit M, and you're going to want to grab the square one, and just drag that out. Do a quick hide point, split hidden. Alt click the jewel, Shift D to make it so it's not smooth. Hold down Shift and pull that back, and then E to kind of scale this down quite a bit. And you can go out of X symmetry. It doesn't need to be perfectly symmetrical. It just needs to be in the middle of her head. And then E to scale it down and moved into place here. And it's quite a bit down her face here. And now, it looks like her eyes somehow picked up a braid. That'll happen sometimes. Just hold down Control Shift, isolate the eyeball, delete hidden, geometry modify topology, delete hidden for you, and then just get rid of that. So then the eyeball here, E, and just scale these down. Make sure they're not too far apart or too close. Hit W, you can just tap the eyeball and just kind of find that surface normal and just kind of put them in there. And then our mouth, for the very last thing, I think the easiest thing to do is BC, grab curve tube, and I'm going to alt tap her face. I'm going to turn off X temporarily, and I'm just going to do a really quick kind of smile in here, tap off, do a hide point, split hidden, alt tap the smile here. And to simplify the geometry on the smile, I'm just going to go really quickly to Z-Remesher with half turned on, adaptive size turned down, and just keep hitting that until it just simplifies that geometry way down. Hit Shift D to kind of go out of smooth mode. And now we can kind of size this thing down. We can hit X to go across X symmetry. Use move. We can inflate it a little bit. Geometry, deformation, inflate. Let's bump it up just a tad. We can do polish by features, so geometry, deformations, and then just do polish by features, open circle, or maybe closed circle. And then just tap it just to kind of smooth it out a bit. And we can do a quick mirror and weld as well. There we go. And then smooth, hold on Shift, crank your Z intensity down, you can smooth it a bit, and then inflate it a bit, whatever kind of cleanup you need to do. And if you want to, you can just Z-Remesh it, same. That'll just give you some nice clean geometry. Okay, so her mouth needs to be moved up quite a bit. And then we'll hit, kind of move her head into place here. Yeah, so her mouth needs to come up quite a bit. Move that up, hit Shift Z, and then tap to move this out. So her mouth is, that's a little too far. There we go, and it's a little bit too wide. Okay, I think that's pretty close. Let's Z-Remesh double on the mouth here. And we'll inflate it just a bit. Deformation, inflate. Alright,